NRA 2025, the JTM booth, obviously, here with Brad Nelson. Brad, how you doing today, man?
I'm good, Marlon. It's always a pleasure. But before we get started,
Okay.
we go back a little bit.
We go back a bit.
And at JTM, we like to do things big.
I'm kind of scared.
So I got a little gift for you here. So,
oh, yeah.
and you are big time, so.
Not as big time as JTM,
Yeah,
though.
that's true. That's
How's it
true.
look good?
That looks good.
I like
Fits
it.
you.
I like it.
Made for you.
It's made from because I have a big head.
Yeah. Actually, I have a big head. That's why I got it, because it's the only thing that really fits me.
Oh, that's funny.
So.
I love it.
But no.
Well, hey, you guys are always innovating, always doing something new, always solving problems, challenges, and all that. So what are you guys doing new? Like, what new items do you have?
So
now?
I'm glad you asked that. So this year at the NRA, we're doing a What's New station that's right behind you. So one of the most common questions we get at shows, what do you got new? Operators are always looking for that new thing, the LTOs,
Yep.
attention grabbers.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you know better than anyone, Marlon, how we like to use beer and infuse it in our kettle crafted items.
Yeah.
So we've got a few new items, a Cerveza Queso Mac, a 1554 cherries made with a black lager from New Belgium, our Voodoo Ranger Cajun cream sauce. We've got our new sweet solutions lines, which is something new, JTM. You probably don't know us for sweets, but we've got the cherries, the peaches, and a cheesecake filling. So
You guys are savory and sweet now, huh?
we are. And a Tillamook cheese sauce as well. So
Oh, that sounds delicious. So I got a flight here.
you do.
What's in front of me?
So you've got a couple of our two new items I just talked about.
Okay.
So our Cerveza Queso Mac. It's
This
made
one?
with, Dos Equis amber.
Dos
then
Equis?
Yes.
Can I try it now?
You can try that now.
All right.
We use a shell pasta, which is very much on trend as well.
Mm-hmm.
And those blending of flavors, that's
Yeah.
somewhat not, it's a familiar application, but you may not get those flavors all the time. But JTM, we really know how to use that beer as an ingredient and get the most out of it too for that flavor impact.
I love having the chance to interview you because I get to eat this.
Oh, yeah,
or
it's-
something like this. It's always delicious.
It's tough, JTM. It's like they'll all say like, you thought you got the freshman 15 from college. It's hard not to get the freshman, sophomore, and whatever year 15 because they make so many good products.
Yeah. And what's the one in the middle?
So that's our roasted street corn. So it's just a deconstructed elote.
Mm-hmm.
Very much on trend, and it's more than a dip. It's a topper, it's a base. You can do a lot of things with it. At JTM, we like to say it's not what the product is, it's what the product does.
Mm-hmm.
So with our culinary team and marketing, we like to show the operators, you're not just going to get a street corn, but you can make a pizza out of it. You could do elote fritters. So yeah, we like to give the operator a versatile product and make it sure it goes to work harder than any other product in the industry.
Yeah. And what's this last one here?
So that is our Voodoo Ranger Cajun cream sauce. It is money.
I've heard
I'm
about
telling
this
you.
one.
It's good. Again, it's very versatile. We blended it with a pasta, but this one it's lighting the world up right now, the industry. Again, a Voodoo Ranger IPA, which is the most well-known IPA out there.
Mm-hmm.
We tried selling a Cajun cream sauce a couple times. Just never went, but we went with the Voodoo, added that in there, and it just brought out that flavor. And
It has some kick, but just enough kick.
just enough kick.
Just
yeah.
enough. How do you guys do it? How do you guys stay so innovative?
So we've got a team at us at JTM internally, and we do a lot of collaboration, which you always say collaboration leads to innovation. So with industry partners, we've got Data Essentials, which is a platform where we get a lot of our trends, Technomic, and then again, using that and then see what we do best, which is kettle crafted culinary solutions. And how can it be convenient to the operator too, and easy to get these on-trend items and popular applications on the menu. So that's what JTM really does well. Again, our R&D and culinary team really go to work and work hands-on with the customer as well.
Would I be right in assuming that you guys are the only ones that are doing these kettle crafted solutions, or by far the best?
We're the only one doing them our way, yes, which is the best. There's others out there, but
But no does it like JTM, right?
no, not JTM, especially our dips, sauces, mac and cheese. We just keep doing it, keep raising the bar, because you got to, and the operators expect it. So, and we got a great team. We keep growing, keep expanding.
So what are the different segments that you guys serve?
So we have obviously our what we call food service, which is restaurant, distributor, and then K-12. But we also have we do C&U as well, pretty much all the food service industry, but K-12, restaurant distribution being our two biggest segments. Retail, we have a little line, and as well as military.
Do you guys like ever see those different segments collaborate, or do you see one segment learning something from another segment?
Yes, and that's what, marketing. I work with Amy, the K-12 marketing director, and sometimes people will be like, oh, that's for schools, or that's what, but those are the kids, the students, who are going to be those main purchasers in the restaurants. So if they're, the global flavors that are really big, and these kids are growing up with the Food Network, so you really can learn a lot from, especially like the K-12, the C&U, those non-com segments, to say, this is what we need, this is what's coming. And those younger demographics, their palates they're more sophisticated now and expanding.
So what are some of the restaurants that you work with right now, or breweries?
Some of our bigger customers, so like Buffalo Wild Wings, so we had one, Hendersonville is just a contestant.
Okay.
Twin Peaks, we do Ford's Garage, Sonic, Arby's. I could go on and on. But, and a lot of C&U, we're in the top K-12 districts as well. So we just keep growing and expanding, and we just went through another expansion in our plant. So
congrats. If there was one thing that you guys do that you love more than anything else, like that one added value that you provide your restaurant partners, what would that be?
It's an on-trend labor-saving product is really what we do. And we don't like the label as food processor. We like it's from our kitchen to yours. So we do things just like you do. Your parents did, your grandparents, great grandparents. We just do it in a larger scale, but we still have that TLC that goes into it as well, and working hand in hand, because we're not successful unless the operator is successful.
Yep. Do you guys pick up on some of your innovation from your restaurant partners?
Yeah, so we work...
Or some of your trends, excuse me.
Yes, back and forth, and sometimes they'll bring to us, and then sometimes even the smaller independent chains, you're really looking at, because they can do a little bit more outside the box, but you can really see what's picking up. Kind of like we noticed it from our birria sauce that was new a few years ago. We picked that up from actually Ford's Garage brought it to us. So.
Yeah. Well, speaking of thinking out of the box and trends, you guys just had your Beer Cheese Throwdown.
We did.
And what were the two items on the menu? I feel like we have those around here someplace.
We do.
I would love to get them on camera.
So we had two amazing finalists. So this is a pupusa made, it's a brisket pupusa made with our Voodoo Cajun cream sauce. That's from Ruckus. They're out of Raleigh, North Carolina. And then the champion of 2025 from Hendersonville, Buffalo Wild Wings, it was a Hank's Ultimate Cheesiest Burger. So that delicious Buffalo Wild Wings burger and that delicious beer cheese, and you could dip your fries in it as well. And who doesn't like to dip? Everyone likes your sauces and dips. So. And
the Buffalo Wild Wings burger is delicious. Like, let's be real. But when they added that beer cheese to it, it took it to the next level.
It does. It's another level.
And it was fun to eat. Yes, it was messy, but that's part of the fun. But there was just so much flavor that was packed with this thing. It was fantastic.
We have a lot of fun foods at JTM, and that's
you guys do.
So.
That's why you guys have big heads, right?
That's right. Food, family, fun. That's what we do.
Family, fun. You do it big. So who was the chef that prepared this?
So we had, again, they were from Hendersonville, Tennessee. So we had Becca and Jeremy.
Okay.
And I think Jeremy's with us today.
I think Jeremy's here. Let's bring in Jeremy.
How you doing, Jeremy? Congratulations
What's up,
again.
Jan? Congrats. Let's slide this one out of here.
Yeah, there we go.
So, Jeremy, thanks for joining us.
Thank you,
Nice
sir.
to have you. What inspired you to make this?
Actually, my wonderful general manager, Shelby, she saw a dish, we're playing with different ideas. She saw it, we ran with it.
It is absolutely delicious. So tell me a little bit about you and your story.
So I've been in the business for about 20 years. I was doing solar panels before I came to Buffalo Wild Wings. This is the first company, restaurant-wise, that I've worked for that does things like this.
Yeah.
With the competitions, with the promotions, like they really put you in a position to succeed.
I love
And that's
that.
what I love about it.
How has the partnership been at JTM, working with them?
Oh, the partnership's been great. Their product is phenomenal. It's easy to work with. It tastes great. I don't have any complaints. I've tried everything that we as a store offer. I'm excited to try some of the different, that we don't get privy to.
Yeah.
But I definitely am excited to try any of that.
Okay, on the flip side, Brad, how's it been working with them?
Oh, it's been great. Buffalo Wild Wings, Inspire Brands is a great partner. We don't look at them as customers. They're definitely partners.
Yeah.
Like I said, we got to have a win-win. If they're not winning, we're not winning and successful. So it's been great. They've been great. And a little backstory to that. So Buffalo Wild Wings has the Blazing Games.
Okay.
So Hendersonville Sports Bar won the culinary side of that. And it was a similar, but they used the Hatch Queso, which is another JTM product. And the reward was to come judge and be our guest here at the NRA show. And they said, no, we want some more hardware. We want to go after it. So they tweaked it with the beer cheese, and here we are. So
Man, look at you guys creating winners.
yeah. So
We do.
Oh, I love it. Well, hey, thank you so much for what you do at JTM, and thank you for creating this dish because that was absolutely delicious.
Excellent.
Congratulations again. And I have one last question for you guys. That trophy, how much does it weigh? I think it looks like it weighs like 50 pounds.
It's deceiving.
yeah, it is teaming.
All right, cool. Well, hey, thank you guys for hanging out and chatting with me, and thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.